welcome back, guys, to another episode of Garbage Unlimited. This is another episode of tip and tricks that you can do in this tray or front end garbage truck. Uh, I'm gonna give you guys a little disclaimer. The tips and tricks provided in the video are only for informational, educational purposes only. They are based on personal experience and general industry knowledge related to front end loading garbage trucks. Always follow company safety guidelines, manufacturing instructions, and local laws and regulation when operating any commercial vehicle or equivalent. Um, any equipment. I'm sorry, guys. I'm get driving, so the sole creator of this content and not liable for any injury or damage or legal issues resulting from the use of or misuse of my or this information presented to you guys. All right, so use discretion advised. We want you guys to be safe, always safe, and never sorry later. So that's why I'm doing this little video here for treats. I might not cover all of them, but I put some of them out there. That's how they work for me, and that's how I've done them, and that's how I've done by one day, and it makes the job a lot easier. Before I even started doing front end stuff, man, I had a tough time, man. But once I learned all this stuff, became so much easier. It became so much easier that I can say that I love this job. You know, and I work for a good company. Like Red Waste, it's a good company. It's a small company, but it's a good company. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please hit the like and subscribe. Leave any comments on the bottom. And yeah, guys, hope you guys have a wonderful day. And if you ever have a container that's too far out from the wall and you don't want to push it while it's on your forks, you can lower your forks right here to the ears and just push it back. See the container moving back? That's pretty close to the little sidewalk behind that. That's another tip and tricks. Alright guys, before I leave, I thought about another tip and tricks thing that you could do. If you don't want to pull that container away from there because you don't want to damage the wall to the corral, whatever is behind it, or bicycle, or whatever it is, you don't want to damage it and you want to pull the container away from there, you just want to pick it up, all you could do is bring your forks down from a little bit and put them just enough right there so it could grab the ears with the hook the fork has, and you're just gonna pick up your container just enough. There you go. That should be good. And you hit reverse and the container will come to you. Then that's how you pull the container out of it. Now, if you want to put it back again and you don't want to put them in your forks, all you gotta do is just press down a little bit on the ears and just do this nice and slowly, and the container will move back. Alright guys, tips and tricks. Let me show you guys how do I find out if a container has any trash in it. I pick up the lid with the forks. I'm gonna show you guys gently. There you go. It has cardboard. It looked empty, but it has cardboard in it. Release it. Oh, it closes again. Now you pick it up. And you dump it. why I turn it around, because this container is very heavy. As can't even pull it. I'm gonna hit it with the fork. Little shimmy. Well, it's not gonna work with me today, huh? All right, let me hit it on this way, this side, left side. There you go. Turned around just enough, so I hit it one more time here. Just enough, just a little bit. Let me clean my windshield. There you go. Always be careful with the like when you grab containers like this way, because you could bend your forks with bigger containers. There you go, and I just dump the container and that's it. I'm done. There's another tip and tricks. I have a real low container in front of my container. Now, if you don't want to pull this container out, there's a way that you could do it with your forks and your arms. I'm gonna show you. This is how I do it, because I'm lazy and I don't want to be pulling that container out, because I think one of the wheels is bad in the back, so it goes sideways on me. So I'll go ahead and do it with the forks so you guys see. Just put your forks under it. Close your forks. Boom, bring it up. And the container's right up. Don't bring it up as high as I did, but that's just for me to show you guys. I'll put it on the side here. Bring the arms down. Open the forks. When they completely open, just hit the reverse. I'll come and grab my can. Oh, why is it so heavy? Some type of liquid in there, man. All right, let me pause this real quick. I'll be back. Let me show you now how to put the container back again. Same process all over again. And you will put it back. All right, keep forks a little lower. Alright, put them under the ears. Close your forks. Bring the arms up. And boom. You guys can see that. Now you put it back where you found it. Sometimes it does that. Don't be scared. If you're new, you know, don't be scared. It's not going anywhere. Alright. And there you go, guys. Another container, another tips and tricks. Alright guys, I got this 4-yarder. I flipped it on purpose, just to show you guys another way that you could flip it back up. Because definitely you're not gonna be able to flip this on your own. So you bring up your arms, put your forks inside the ears, both of them. Put a little pressure in it. Bring back, put the truck in reverse, and come back nice and slowly. You just gotta put a little pressure in it. Just enough. And it will come back towards you. Alright, you guys can see, I flipped it right back up. And it stays there. That's another way for you to flip, especially if it doesn't have any wheels. If it has wheels, you shouldn't try this. Another tip and tricks. As you guys can see, I'm about to approach this container here. Every time, if you running a new route, or you don't know your route, or somebody's route, you're covering for somebody else's route, always make sure when you grab the can or whatever, stick your head out. Make sure you see for any wires. Look for the danger, guys. Always look for the dangers. Now I saw there's a cable there. I have to back out a little bit, just enough. We check again. Alright, should be good enough. I don't have any other wires around. Now I could dump the container. Alright, container's dumped. I'll put the container right back where it was. And that's another tips and tricks that you guys could do. And when approaching a container, you're doing a stop, covering for somebody's stop, or you're doing swing, whatever you're doing, you know, you're looking a route. That's to always make sure you look up when you grab a container. Don't you always grab the container and dump the container, because you never know what's above you. You always have to make sure, because you got stuff in the buildings that stick out of the buildings, that you have to make sure you don't take those down or any wires down. All right, guys. And another thing too, whenever you're running through the streets, alleyways, and during summertime, wires they tend to sag a little more. So that's another thing you have to look out when you're driving one of these trucks, especially front ends, because they could get hooked somewhere on top of the truck and you could pull them and break a cable. You know, that's one thing you guys got to be careful with. All right, guys, I just did another potential scenario that you guys could do if the guy if the container flips over on his back. Now that it's a little clearer, I'm able to show you guys. Always bring your arms down beneath the ears. Put the forks a little, you know, a little under the ears, both ears. Bring the forks up a little, so the container will come towards you. You guys see? And flip back with no hesitation. Sometimes you gotta lift up the arms and the forks, but this time I just used my forks, and that's how it came right back up. All right. That's the other way to doing it. So underneath and on top. Make sure I put the video with this video so you guys can see. Alright, there's another trick you could do. Let's say you have a wall here or whatever. This container's there, I can't grab it head on, and I don't want to get out of the truck to pull the container a little outwards so I could fit in my both of my forks in it right away. This is the way you could do it. You could put one fork in one ear. You could do it the other way. You could do it halfway. Then pick the container up a little bit. Then hit the reverse. Hit the steering wheel clockwise. Just watch your surroundings when you're doing this. Alright, I pulled out the container a little bit. I'll put it down. Fits my steering straight, counterclockwise or clockwise, however you call that. And you just, as you guys can see, I pulled the container out from the obstacle that was on my way. I'll just grab it head on, dump it, and that's how you do it, guys. All right, guys. Another thing is, if you guys have another overloaded container like this, and when you guys picking it up and you don't want that trash to fall in front of the truck or in front of your lid on top, this is the way to do it. Let me show you just a second. This is not working. Okay. The way to do it is you take the forks and you push on the trash downwards like this. Just be careful you don't, with the right or left fork, whichever fork you're gonna use, just be careful you don't damage property or anything. You see, you guys push down. Let me see. Let me pull the container out of here so I can show you a little better. If you're in the open, you're able to do it, you know. Well, since I'm not in the open, I'm in the corral, can't do it. Alright, I push it back a little bit. Alright. Now, if you want to use the right fork, pick it up and press the forks down, arms down. Okay, now up. Alright, and that's how you guys push the trash down. If you have a container that's overloaded, that's the way to do it. If you guys don't want any trash to fall in front of your truck on top of the lid, because you can't climb that lid. There's no way to climb it, man. I mean, on this truck there's no way, but there's certain mats that they have a ladder in front that you could go on top, but I don't recommend it because that's like a little arch. All right, and that's one way. Another way to tip and tricks. The truck, so you guys can see that I dumped the container and I landed in front of the truck or on top of the lid. All right. All right, guys. Another sip here and tricks part. Bring down your arms. Open your forks. You can put your fork right here. Put a little pressure on the container. Turn your steering wheel to your left, and the container will come towards you. Alright, put it just enough. There you go. There you guys can see. Container came my way. I'm able to grab it. No problem. It's okay if it's a little sideways, because you could just, once you put one of the forks in, it will align with the other fork. All right, that's another way to doing it. You could do it from the bottom, grab it, and hook it to where the wheel is at. There's a railing that goes under the container that, with the hook on the fork, it could grab onto it, and you can pull it whichever way you want to pull it. All right, guys. Let me show you now how to grab the container from the bottom and bring it towards you. Put the arms all the way down. Or put down your forks a little bit. Pick up the container just enough. Hit the reverse. The container hooked onto the bottom of the container. So, and you move a little forward, because this one has two wheels that move one way, and the other two wheels, they move everywhere. So 360. All right, now it's ready for you to grab it and dump it. Nice and easy, smooth. All right, now you dump it. All right, guys, same thing goes for this one too. You guys gonna see. Oh, you could do it from top. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do it from the top so you guys can see. Just put enough pressure on top of the container in the reverse. Oh, this one don't want to do it. Okay. Let me see. It's gonna have to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm gonna have to grab it from the bottom. There you go. I guess that's the only way it's gonna work. Sometimes you can put it from top, and they will come onto your forks. All right. This will conclude this tips and tricks, guys. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you liked it. You got any comments? Leave any comments. Follow and subscribe, guys. Thank you for watching.